This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good? Shout outs! Alright, AES cheered. He says, honestly, the best thing to do is a tips goal. The problem with sub goals is that most of them are superfluous because you need to sub and then maybe pledge to Patreon to actually have some kind of an impact. Double dip. Give their money, give their money. Then that's all I care about. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let the green roll in. You feed me more. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. It's greed. It's greed. This is the God's honest truth. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control. Save the pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Zicky Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! The bottom line, guys, is I hope that I can continue to be here and entertain you and be honest with you about games on a daily basis, you know, forever. As long as I want to do it. As long as I'm capable of doing it. I love this. Smoke weed every day. I'll be honest, the older I get, the dumber I'm probably getting.
I know it's out of your hands, but it's what holds back the major benefit of hitting the sub goal. Well, the problem with AES with tips goal, I actually explained this yesterday, and no problem if you weren't here yesterday, I'll actually tell you why I cannot do tip goals, okay? There's two major reasons.
Laziness.
Why I cannot do tip goals as a way to do events, alright? And what, just so everyone knows for clarification, okay? For clarification, what he's meaning is like, let's say, for example, oh, if I get $1,000 in tips this month, we'll do a special event. Like, we'll do this marathon run in Street Fighter, right? The reason I can't do that is twofold. Number one, the first reason, is because what you guys actually tip me and what you guys see for tips on stream, I do not receive.
The money is mine, and I want the money.
Alright, so I'll give you a perfect example. Third Eye the Third tipped me $2 today on stream, and he's up on the leaderboard right now, correct? However, guess what? I did not receive $2 from Third Eye the Third. In fact, you know what? What the hell? I'm real time here on pre-stream since we're talking about it, and I think you guys may be interested in this. I'm going to actually tell you what I actually received from him. Hold on. Because I can check this live. How cool is that I can actually do this live? Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. So, out of the $2 tip that Third Eye the Third sent me, I only received $1.61. Okay? When most people tip me $1, I only received 66 cents. Okay? Here's another one. Someone tipped me $10 the other day. I received $9.41. But then someone tipped me $5 and I got $4.55. But then someone tipped me $4 and I got $3.58. So do you see how weird it is? It's different depending on what people tip and how they actually pay for those tips. I get dramatically less than what you guys are actually seeing on stream. Okay? So for example, let's say that I set up a goal and I said, oh, let's do $1,000. I might only get like 700 of that. So in reality, I would have to find some crazy way to do a math and say, well, we have to account for the fact that, you know, this amount of money is not going to come in or whatever. So there you go. It would be a pain in the butt to try to figure it out. Alright, that's number one. Just number one. Number two, the problem with doing goals based off of tips is that it would create a monstrous amount of trolling. Okay? And allow me to explain what I mean by that. When you guys cheer or sub, that's a lock. When you cheer or sub, that contribution is guaranteed. I'm going to get it in about 2 months. It takes about 2 months to process via Twitch. But I'm guaranteed to get that in 2 months no matter what. It's a lock. There's no way that you can take back what you cheer or sub. It's permanent, okay? Do you want to play the fucking game? But tipping is a third-party process done through PayPal, okay? Now, what can happen is someone can tip me and then say, oh, I'm going to troll Phil, so I'm going to put in a false, erroneous dispute with PayPal claiming that this was a transaction and Phil didn't come through with the good. And this happens a lot where, you know, someone will do a dollar tip with an insulting message, and then they'll go on PayPal and they'll do a PayPal dispute saying, oh, well, Phil didn't ship me the item that he owed me for the $1, so I'm disputing it. I want my money back, okay? Now, the good news is, with all the times that this has happened, because this has happened many times to me in the last year that I've accepted tips, alright, I've won every single dispute. There's not been a single time in the probably, I'd say, a couple hundred times this has happened to me where I have not kept the money. I've kept it every single time, okay? The problem is, it creates an insane amount of work.
The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube, okay? It is. Real talk.
And what I mean by that is what happens when people tip me with these trollish tips. There's a dispute process that you have to enter into where you have to now explain the situation to PayPal. So you have to type out this message for every single disputed tip. And then it goes back to the person who created the dispute, who then has to do something, and then it goes back to me. I have to do something again. So literally you're talking lots of work for a buck, all right? When in reality I should just receive it because it was a valid tip and I should have gotten it regardless. It's a lot of work. And so what would happen, let's say for example again, okay, my goal this month is $1,000. Someone comes in, right, and does a bunch of troll tips just for the sake of inflating the goal, and then immediately disputes them all, creating a ridiculous amount of work for me to try to, you know, come through and get this money. And by the way, just so you guys know, these dispute process takes 3 weeks to a month. So now imagine, all right, the goal was $1,000, but $400 that is held up because of dispute process. So even though it looks like we hit the goal, in reality, there's $400 that I may not get. You see what I mean? It's too much. It's too complicated. It's too stressful. It's just, I can't do it. I can't do anything based off of tips.
Tips are very much uncertain, okay? Even though I've won every single dispute up to now, and I am confident that I will continue to win them, I know you're lying. Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
There's no telling if and when maybe it won't, all right? And it's way too much work. It would basically, overnight, it would create an insane amount of troll tips. And I just can't deal with that shit. I can't. I'm here putting out streams for you guys. I'm not here to sit in front of my PC for 4 hours a day disputing dollar tips. I just don't have the time, all right?
So I'll just say this, guys, just beware of, basically fibbers. Breathe! I got the chair. What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.